For the first time since 2019, SLS returns to Southern California, the birthplace of skateboarding and a mecca for skaters around the world. Today we're in San Diego, famous for so many spots. San Diego High School, Webb Park, the Roosevelt High 12 Stair, the Pat Duffy Double Kink, Leap of Faith, Bird Rock, and on and on. Welcome inside Viejas Arena at SDSU, the site of SLS San Diego, presented by Cup Noodles. Today we have the best skateboarders in the world for the men's knockout round coming up. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Paul Zitzer, along with my man Andrew Cannon. Andrew, it's been a great day so far.
Yeah, we've seen some amazing skating. That women's competition was really gnarly, and I loved watching just the way everyone skated the course. There's a lot of opportunity out there.
Welcome back to the booth.
Thanks, I'm excited to be here.
What do we got coming up? Let's take a look. Start list for group number 1 of 4. Jhancarlos, Gonzalez, Joslin, Decenzo, Lucas Rabelo.
We got a winner. We've got a past winner in there, Giovanni.
A defending Super Crown champion, Giovanni.
The knockout rounds are so crazy every single time. I love it.
Group 2, knockout round. Kairi, Netsuke, TJ Rogers just drove down, got thrown into this. Dashawn Jordan.
9:30 a.m. He got the text. He's like, I'm coming down to watch it. He's like, but I'm getting in. Okay, here we go.
Vincent Milou and Gustavo Ribeiro. Another skater who's won a lot of these so far. Knockout round group number 3. Carlos Ribeiro, Felipe Gustavo, Kelvin Hoefler. So Brazil dominating. And then Midler, but then Nyjah Huston.
How crazy is it? You look at the ages. We've got, like, it was 4 out of 5 right there in their 30s. You compare that to the women's, it's like night and day. Literally like double the age.
Group 4, Manny Santiago, Felipe Mota, Braden Hoban, hometown hero, Jamie Foy, and Yuto Horigome. That's fresh off his win at Apex Las Vegas. Andrew, who do you like?
I gotta say, I'm really excited to see Jhancarlos Gonzalez. We've seen him at Resurrection. He annihilated it, took home the win. We just saw him at Apex. He wasn't in the actual Apex event, but he was in the best trick, and he threw out a billion tricks. So the way that he skates, the level of confidence he has, I can't wait to see him bring it to the course. What about you?
I feel the same way about Braden Hoban. He came in so strong a couple of years ago. Remember, he won Resurrection, Hubba Hideout, and he's just kept it going. He's due for a win, and he's skating in front of all of his friends, all of his family. His dad's having his birthday party this weekend. Braden Hoban can and should win here.
And then, like we mentioned, TJ Rogers. Okay, so TJ, he wanted to get in, but, you know, there's only so many skaters, and it was a scenario where he got called this morning, 9:30 a.m. Hey, do you want to hop in here? He's like, of course I want to be in there. But he's coming in without any practice, and it's going to be exciting because we're in Skate Mafia country, his new board sponsor. So I think there's going to be a lot of hype with everybody.
Let's talk about how Street League works with the basics. Presented by Tech Deck. There are 2 sections to Street League. There's the line section where each skater gets 2 45-second line attempts. And then there's the single trick section. 5 single trick attempts per skater. A skater's top 4 scores count towards their final with a maximum of 1 line score, but it's not required. Each group winner advances to the final, and then there's 2 second chance qualifier spots into the final, awarded to the top 2 highest scoring skaters across all groups. Those are the basics, brought to you by Tech Deck. We have a 3rd member of our team, Alex White. She's made it down onto the course. Alex, what's up?
You know, I think it would be amiss not to talk about Nyjah right now. You know, Nyjah's last win was in 2021 in Lake Havasu. In 2022, he had to go under knee surgery. And now, you know, he's back here and he hasn't had a win yet since the knee surgery. So really like to see him out here. You know, the Apex Arena event, he had to miss out again, injury. I just like, you know, we're pulling for Nyjah to pull through here and, you know, show this like semi-hometown crowd what he's got. Back to you guys.
You know it's going to be an amazing contest. Nyjah, Huston, Yuto, Horigome, Braden, Hoban, hometown hero.
Jhancarlos. I mean, the names are crazy.
Yeah.
You know, the level of skill, and I think this course lends itself really well. I've talked to a lot of the skaters, and they were saying, you know, honestly, it's going to be the lines that are going to be a bit more difficult just from a flow perspective, but they're all looking forward to the singles because although that rail is long, it's a bit short, a little bit long. I mean, we're going to see some crazy stuff.
And I love the new feature. The chain into the bank is cool. We saw a lot of the women use it. Hard to get a lot of points, but a lot can go wrong.
I was so impressed with how many kick flips over and then the heel flip over. It was awesome.
And now it's time to meet the skaters in the men's knockout round. Group number 1, Jhancarlos Gonzalez from Colombia. He's a beast. You know he's going to get it done.
Next skater in from Hawaiian Gardens, California, 28 years old. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch him out here on this course. We got Joslin.
Oh, the Red Dragon from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, the veteran, Decenzo, our favorite.
All the way from Brazil, 25 years old, we've got Rabelo.
Defending Super Crown champion from Brazil, Giovanni Vianna. Very new to Street League, but getting it done big time.
Yeah, he doesn't look new. Not at all.
I mean, he's been around. He won Phoenix Am a few years back, and then just kept it rolling from there. There's Jhancarlos Gonzalez. We're able to spend the day with Jhancarlos. Check it out in this Monster Energy in passing.
Nyjah, he likes to giggle, like laugh. I think he's on his phone all the time, either like looking at skateboard videos or dog videos or things that make him laugh.
He's kind of like a San Diegan now that he just kicks it with all of us so much. He stays in my house every single time.
He just feels comfortable in San Diego. He rides for Slappies. He's got Danny who works here who speaks fluent Spanish. And then he knows Alexis West, Brandon Turner. Yeah, he just has a crew down here that he likes skating with.
So basically, Jhanka got in from the Resurrection contest, the Wilshire 15 replica one. He killed that. He came from Brazil on a 15-hour flight, won the contest, and then next day got on another 15-hour flight back to Brazil. So that was pretty crazy. Now he's in the street leagues, and it's pretty wild that he doesn't like practice or anything. His practice is basically street skating.
Never seen him stretch. He doesn't go to yoga. You never see him post photos of him like lifting weights or riding a bike and like, check me out. You know what I mean? It's just like skate, 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 skate.
We love him, so it's good to have him here, and we're all stoked. We're gonna go cheer him on. Hopefully he wins, him or Braden.
He's going to be the first to skate. He's famous for just always skating and skating any spot in his path. He's not afraid.
At a 10, there's no half-stepping with him at all.
First run of 2 here in the line section. Jhancarlos.
Oh, what a starting it off with a switchback lip. With a really nice kick flip. So Jhancarlos is going to approach this with just a level of confidence that, and it's not like a cocky kind of confidence. It is literally, he's just ready. He's always charging. Calling it right there. He says, nope. Going switch front blunt.
He has only been in a small handful of SLS events, has not skated in the final yet. That could very easily change here today.
I think the way the format works, he absolutely has potential, because I have a feeling the single tricks he's going to bring out are going to be nuts.
Remember, tune in tonight on Rumble Sports to watch women's finals at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, and then men's final at 7 o'clock Pacific. Rumble.sls/sls.com. Or the other way around.
We can read. That's
You'll
the nice
find
part. Yep. 3.1 score on that first line. He's going to look to the next one.
Joslin. Last final he was in, Super Crown 2022. He's trying to get back to the finals. For a while he was making every one. Hasn't happened in a little bit, but you know he can get there. But of course, you got to stay on.
This is a really good course for him too. You know, we've heard him complain in the past because he wants to skate all the big stuff. Like when we were in Paris, there was that massive set, and he wanted to skate it, but he couldn't because there was just not enough room for speed. So here we are. We finally got it. We've got big stairs. We've got the double set. I think we're going to see him go pretty diesel.
And so far, so good.
He said he's got the family out here and everything.
Nice.
Oh, the big spin right there. I love the reaction.
Why did he act like he was surprised? He does the best backside big spin in the world. Every try.
You know what? It's like we were saying, though. He hasn't made finals in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the family. That's the nice thing about being in California for the first time in a long time. You know, a lot of these skaters live out here, and they can bring their families. Their kids like get to come see them for the first time in this kind of setting. Look at that pop shove it. Such a classic. It's not super hard, but when done right, oh, it's beautiful. And there's that big spin down the stairs at the end. 7.9.
Good score.
Yeah, it's a good score.
He's got more than that, too. But this guy, Ryan Decenzo, the veteran, placed second in Chicago last year. He was this close to the win.
He discovered the fountain of youth. Look at that, starting things off with a switch tail slide down the rail.
You know, he was in the lead at that contest until Kelvin's last trick. So he almost got his first SLS win. I still want to see it happen. Let's get it done in San Diego, Decenzo.
I would love to see it happen. Very nice.
Classic kickflip lip.
I love the speed that he's got in there. Nice 360 flip up. Frontside flip all the way over the chain and the bank.
Yeah, he's not messing around trying to land into the bank. That's small fry. Take a look. Cup Noodles replay.
Switch tail. He just locked into that so well. There's that kickflip frontside lip slide. I love that that's like stock line trick at this point. And then a big frontside flip all the way to flat.
And you're right, because you can't repeat tricks. So if you're going to put a trick in your line, you can't bring it back out on the same obstacle for single tricks. 8.8, that's huge.
That's a really great way to start things off for Decenzo.
This could be Decenzo's day. But there's a million other great skaters, including this guy, Lucas Rabelo.
Can you imagine the field being a million skaters? What a long day. Oh, I like that. Over to front nose.
Lucas doesn't mess around. He's got a lot of pop, a lot of unique tricks. His best ever SLS finish, second place in Jacksonville, 2021.
He's a skater that if he could stay on, he could sort of kind of wiled his way to a win because he just can do these crazy spin tricks. It's almost like Yuto in that sense. Oh, wow. Beautiful front three.
He is really good at spinning his way into and out of tricks.
That's going to do it for him. I appreciate that he saved it.
Another look.
Starting it over on the front nose. Look at how on top of it he was.
And there's certain tricks that are hard, and then there's also tricks that are hard and cool. Like you know what's hard, but gap over to front nose slide, that's a cool trick. Props.
That's not going to be the line, 5 even, but it had the makings for some great stuff. If he was able to pull that back 180 nose grind, I mean, he kind of tried 2 of them. So hopefully he can put it together on the next.
On deck, defending Supercrat champ from Brazil, king of the fakie, but he can also go forward. Oh, Howie slide, touching the truck on the lip slide. Giovanni Vianna.
Look at that, going the distance on both of those. Yeah, he brings a really unique bag of tricks. He's more competing against himself. Half cap board.
In a way, everybody is kind of competing against themselves because maybe later when it gets really serious, you might be paying a little bit more attention to what other people are doing. Let's say first in, it's like, okay, put it down, stay on, rip.
What I mean by that specifically is that, you know, you do see some of the skaters like 3 flip lips, the bigger flip front boards, you know, the crook nollie flips. You kind of see these tricks that are being done by a lot of other skaters.
Right.
He's not gonna do the same tricks. For him, it's like if he can pull the stuff that he's bringing, he has a shot to win. He's not like tit for tatting, you know.
I mean, you're right, and that's how he got it done at the Super Crown. All unique tricks and got great scores. Stayed on 8.3. Awesome start for Gio. As we go back to the top of the order, Jhancarlos Gonzalez fell a little bit on his first run, but if he stays on, look out.
The way he starts this right here with a switch backside lip slide over the bar is so crazy. Beautiful kickflip. I like that he's taking his time right now. Look
There we go.
Switch frontside blunt slide down the rail. I mean, you mentioned this earlier when we were talking about Decenzo, but this is, you can't redo these tricks. So that switch back lip and a switch front blunt, those are out of there. The way that he's able to control that, like he gets in and he's just got his shoulders pointed correctly, so much control.
I like that finish, cab back disaster on the quarter pipe. Cool to be able to mix it up. Do something on every obstacle. There's the switchback lip. Kept it going.
Really nice switch front blunt. He did have the kick flip in there, so we got some flip trick. Look at how comfortable. And honestly, that's a trick that can look really cool or really bad, and he makes it look really good. Chucking it up for the Mafia. 8.5, all right. Jhancarlos now second place.
The winner of each knockout round advances to the final, and then there's 2 other spots open, those second chance qualifier spots for the top 2 highest scores that didn't win the round. Chris Joslin back in.
Dude, he's just going so fast.
Shout out to Nick Hansen on follow cam, making that speed real.
Nice big flip up the Euro. Oh, No problem up the Euro. Jeez,
What a
dude.
shot.
That one was better than the last one. Oh! Big frontside flip. Pressure flip.
Mandatory flat ground at SLS. Love it. All right, Joslin killing it.
He had the fall on the 3 flip.
He did.
Look at how good this is. Oh, man. He just gets it right up to his feet, like above the stairs. I will say, though, Joslin is looking really comfortable out there. The score doesn't reflect it. He got the 7.9 on the first one, but my hope is that he's going to come out swinging when it comes to the singles.
You know he will. Decenzo.
Current leader. 85% consistency. Starting it off again, switch tail. Look at that, kick flip, backside flip up.
Oh, like you're talking about.
It's just like
Standard.
on
for him.
command.
Whoa. He almost ended up in the gap on that 5-0 on the quarter pipe. Saved it.
Pretty much almost ran out of it. All right, see if he goes for that frontside flip again.
Front through.
There we go, so close.
I've recently been seeing on Insta him pushing as hard as he can go and doing a front 3. I can't even count the stairs. It's the longest stair set I've ever seen. It's like, let's just call it an even 50 stair front 3.
It's infinity.
So good. One of the best front 3ers to have ever lived.
7.3, he's gonna stick with that first score of an 8.8, but he's in the lead.
I want to shout out the Donger, H Street Days. The first person I ever saw do a front 3 for, you know, that changed it, where you're like, oh, okay, that's how that trick is supposed to be done. Really cool.
Well, speaking of frontside 360, Lucas Rabelo on course. Also another skater. Look at that! He went the distance on the back 180 nose grind. And although that's small right there, that kick flip up, it's not like crazy big. It's just a nice touch in the middle of your line.
There's your front 3.
Oh! Back 180, fakie 5-0.
He just pushed up the quarter pipe.
Great flip. He's putting together a really good line. 10 seconds left. All right, front 270 board.
That was incredible. So the 5.0 is going to get tossed.
He needs an 8.9 to get into first. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I'm not sure.
It's going to be a lot.
It's going to be good.
He really did a lot of tricks, great variety. Difficulty was there. We'll see, though. It's up to the judges.
It has, yeah.
Good run. Great run. Taking their time.
We've got amazing judges.
8.5.
8.5. So,
mix.
honestly, I was just like, Decenzo kick flipped into the rail, and he went big frontside flip over the gap. I think, to me, that risk reward right there is what set that apart. Look at that, though, 2 8.5s. All right, Giovanni Vianna, who has a 93% consistency. That's insane. I like the way he's skating this course. Like, you know, I had mentioned earlier, a lot of the skaters were saying, hey, it's difficult for a line, but they're not making it look like that at all.
They are the best. They're the best in the world. There
That
you go.
was insane. Wow. Cab front board, like over the bar, He's got 10 seconds left.
Yeah, half cab back blunt down the rail. And essentially that's an 8-stair rail with a 12-stair distance. That's what we're talking about.
That was a great line. That was great. I think that has potential to get up into the 9s.
Great run, very unique. This is the Bank of Brazil replay, front tail.
I loved that he went front lip, front tail, back to back. That was cool. Then the nose grind, 180. And then look at this. Cab over, 2 front board down to fakie. And he muscled his way through that landing. There's the half cab blunt.
Who skates fakie more than Giovanni or better? I'm claiming at this point, no one. 8.7. Big. Right there. They're basically setting us up for the single trick section.
Yeah, that was very good.
Remember, you're gonna have to tune in to rumble.com/SLS to watch the finals tonight. Women's kickoff at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, men at 7. Rumble Sports, be there. It's the only place you're gonna be able to watch it. You're watching SLS San Diego presented by Cup Noodles. It's men's single tricks coming up. It's the 2024 Championship Tour, stop number 3 from San Diego, and we have such an incredible season this year with the announcement of the return to Sydney, October 12th through 13th. This is a look at the entire season schedule for the year. We started things off in Paris. We saw Aurélien Giraud take it in front of his hometown crowd and Chloe Cavell get her 3rd SLS win. We did Apex Las Vegas. We got 2 more of those. We're in San Diego today. And then the end of the year is Sydney, then Tokyo, and Super Crown happening in Sao Paulo, Brazil. December 14th and 15th. What a year. Single trick section coming up. This is the re-rack, brought to you by Jones Soda. Skaters going in order of their current standing after the line section. Chris Joslin will be first in, followed by Lucas Rabelo, Jhancarlos, Giovanni Vianna, and then Ryan Decenzo, currently leading the pack. Knockout round, group number 1.
Look at those flags right there, man.
International
so
field men.
Awesome to see so many skaters from around the world all competing together.
You know, skateboarding was pretty much born and raised in Southern California, and it has spread around the world like wildfire. And this is fair to say. Skaters around the world have taken the competition aspect of it a little more seriously than a lot of U.S. skaters.
Absolutely.
So somebody like Chris Joslin, kind of a rare breed these days, coming from the U.S. and being able to get it done.
Oh, first try big flip.
Love that.
That was
Just
really well done. And I love when the skaters get the trick first try, and then you're like, oh, what else do you have?
Right. When they can relax a little bit and they get in the groove, beautiful things can happen. There's a long set of stairs.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's 12 stairs, but it's, what I was saying earlier, it's 8 stairs. 9 club.
Yes. First one of the day.
Watch and learn.
He landed that so well, too.
Lucas Rabelo in next, sitting in fourth with an 8.5. Needs an 8.5 to move into the lead. Consistency, 50%.
Oh, fakie ollie blunt.
Or fakie back nose blunt.
That's so difficult, getting fakie ollie all the way up over the rail, slamming it down.
And the balance factor, if things go wrong on a trick like that, you're out there.
Look at how well he does it, locked in beautifully when taking it all the way down. Even just his landing, like barely compressed, looks so comfortable. 8.7.
He gets it done, moves into the lead. Joslin in second, Decenzo in third. The winner of each round advances guaranteed, and then it comes down to scores, and we have to wait till the end for those next two.
I'm excited to see what Jhancarlos brings to this course on the singles. Oh,
how about that?
That was really gnarly.
180 switch crooks. He's gnarly. That's all there is to it. He can do a million tricks. The gnarlier, the better.
All right, here we go. Over the rail. Oh, and he just locked in so comfortably. You see him do that on like down rails all the time, but man, oh, 7.9. Honestly, feels like, I mean, just feels a little bit low. Do you have any thoughts on that?
No, I tend to agree.
Giovanni in. Oh! Half cat back Smith.
Warm up for Gio.
Enders for everybody else.
Lifetime Achievement Award for the average human.
All right, look at this. Half cap. I will say this rail might actually be so good for him because we have seen, like, sometimes when he does his fakie tricks on the way up, he might get close to hitting or hit just because he's spinning in such crazy directions, and because it's lower to get on, he may have an advantage for that.
8.3. Good enough for second place, 0.2 off the lead. Decenzo just needs to put down an 8.5. He's got that all day.
Coming in really hot. Whoa! Dude, he like caught that with his toes. That was nuts.
I would have bet you $1 million halfway through that was a bail.
Yeah, we got to see that again. All right, look at this.
Yeah, he caught it primo.
Wow.
Somehow managed to finish it off in time and then be able to ride away from that. And it didn't turn enough either at first.
It actually looked like he just kind of had his feet a little more like vertical. It didn't look full primo catch, but he did it so well. 8.5. Decenzo back up in the top spot, 17.3.
We're getting used to this. I like it.
Man, that was awesome.
All right, so you're seeing Joslin trying to figure this angle out. This is his problem, is getting speed at the right angle set up. Oh, not a problem today.
This course seems like there is that opportunity to get the speed that these skaters have wanted, especially Joslin.
Nollie back heel over the chain to flat. First try.
That was really well done. What's nice is he's always trying to get that speed, and sometimes it looks like he's pushing so hard to get it that he's not really that comfortable when it comes time to pop. But, I mean, we're seeing 2 tricks in a row now here in single, putting it down first try.
Yeah. So you're saying give him the setup and he'll make the trick.
Yeah.
9 club, Chris Joslin, 2 in a row.
Wow.
Hey, save something for the final, Joslin.
He's like, let me get there first, all right?
Yeah.
That was really well done. Look at that. Bolts.
Look at that score, 26 even with 3 scores. Lucas Rabelo needs an 8-9 to move into the lead.
Oh, that's horrifying. That is a crazy trick.
That really
180
is.
over, switch back 5 down.
He'll get that next try.
All right, Jhancarlos Gonzalez. Right now down in 5th, 7.9 on the last one, 8.5 on his line.
Fakey switch front feeble.
That's a Jamie Foy trick right there. Foy's like, ooh, what's he gonna get on that?
Is that the
Look
Derek
at
Elmendorf?
Yeah, I think so. Look at how comfortably he was in there.
Yeah, chilling.
Just the perfect balance. Eight even. All right, Jhancarlos in 2nd.
So moving into striking distance. Gio needs a 9-1. He's got a million tricks that could get him a 9-1.
Oh.
Decenzo in 3rd.
Needs an 8-8 for 1st.
Where does he go?
I'll be curious if we see that frontside 360. Just seeing like what Joslin got on the nollie back heel. Nollie heel nose.
He doesn't mess around. Remember, tonight at 7 o'clock p.m., men's final, only on Rumble Sports. Women's final at 5:30. That's Pacific time. Rumble.com/SLS. And that's the only place you're going to be able to watch it. If you're trying to watch it anywhere else, you're going to get static. So tune into Rumble.
This is only knockout round number 1. We've still got a lot of skating left, but so far we're off to a good start. Especially this guy, Chris Joslin, currently in the lead. I saw him do one of those in practice, and he did it so well.
I'm not trying to be the coach here, but we need one more trick from Joslin. And we have seen him get stuck on that trick in the past.
We have.
But we've seen him make it too.
I feel like this one's going to be different. Oh! Look at the way he like landed kind of straight leg his board shot. That's so scary. I mean, he is going with so much speed at that gap to Hubba. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll be curious if he makes it where the judges go score-wise, too. All right. Jhancarlos needs a 1.7 for 1st. Oh! Honestly, that was just kind of rare.
Skateboarding
rarely
is hard.
see him fall on that.
So a couple falls in a row here. In Group 1. There we go. Cab front lump fakie.
That is so sick.
A 9.1 puts him in the lead. Is that a 9.1? Do we know, or are we just going to leave it to the judges? Now, let's make you answer.
That's tough. I mean, I think it has potential to be a 9. We've seen it from him multiple times, but the rail's big.
Yeah.
9-1. They gave it to him. Well, he earned it. Let's be clear.
Right. They presented him with the 9.1 that he earned. There it is.
Here you go. You did this. All right, there's another look.
Cap rump bump fakie.
And he sat on that really well.
Decenzo all of a sudden in 4th place, but an 8.9 changes it. He needs 2 more scores, though, straight up.
Wow.
That was so perfect.
He did that so good. Not only heel nose. On a round rail. A long round rail.
Tim O'Connor, the live announcer
Look at
here,
this.
is saying the same thing. He's saying on a round rail. So
That
good.
was so well done. Jeez. I feel like as far as that trick is concerned, you couldn't have done it better. 8.6 for Decenzo. Now in 3rd.
The crowd is booing.
They are displeased.
They wanted something higher than that.
Oh! All right, Joslin, he's got 2 more attempts. He looks like he's in the same spot.
He needs to get a 4th score. Disregard the .2 for first. He needs this 4th score, and then we see later where he ends up.
He did it.
He did it perfect.
He did it so well.
Nollie heel back 3.
Look at that.
He's on one, and it's cool to see. It's cool to see somebody who's the best in the world at what they do, skating their best.
Yeah, like being in a position to skate as well as they can. Look at the way he caught that with his feet. I mean, it was like caught it on the bolts. Boom. That was incredible.
He caught it at 180 and finished it all the way around. There was no question.
9.5. So well deserved. Joslin with a 35.5 in the top spot.
That's Joslin's family up in the crowd cheering him on.
And if you look, we're talking 3 9s that are getting gnarlier. And then he's got a 7.9 to drop. There's a lot of wiggle room in there to really build out that score.
You're right.
Oh, man. He could not have done that better.
Okay, this is Chris Joslin's family.
Love that.
Not the security in front. Or maybe, you never know.
Wow, 9.5. Joslin's doing it right now. Lucas Rabelo.
Just trying to move into 2nd. He needs 2 huge scores, essentially what that means.
All right, switching it up. Oh! I can't believe he did that.
Why? Talk us through.
Honestly, it almost looked like it was going to slide out. Just the way that he got into it. We'll take a look at this replay.
You're right. I mean, he barely caught the end of the rail for one.
He was hauling. You know, to be honest, though, looking at both of these views, it looked perfect. Just that front view, I was like, is it going to slide out? Nope. 9.1 gets him up into 2nd. Wow.
Jhancarlos in 5th, trying to work his way up. He needs 2 big scores.
All right, there we go.
He did So it wasn't the front 270 to switch front board. It was the hard way 270 to front board over the bar. I mean, apples and oranges, or 6 of one, half dozen of the other, but he went over the bar.
Oh, okay. Okay, yes.
Which is double the NAR, at least.
But definitely ups the ante. 9 even. The judge is rewarding him.
All right, so we got a 9 fest happening. We have...
It's 9 fest time.
4 of the last 5 tricks have been in the 9s. And the other one was an 8-6. Giovanni back in. Oh!
Dude.
That is a
cat front
classic
nose. Beautiful. Just the way he locks into the front nose, it's like, I'm excited to see that one again. Look at this. Oh, he was absolutely locked in. His wheels did not move. His weight was perfect.
So, Andrew, remember, the winner of each group moves on. If you don't win your group, you need to finish in the top 2 overall scores, so everything counts. Gio with the 9. He's in second with a big score, 35.1. Even if he doesn't win the group, score could hold up all the way through, but you never know. He's got one more try.
Yeah, there's a lot of good skaters coming.
Decenzo in 5th, needs a 9-7.
Whoa! Did you just try switch varial heel? That's that was not one I was expecting. So Decenzo coming in the top, entering out of this for the re-rack in the bottom.
Things happen fast. We are calculating, and we are re-racking, and we are doing it for Jones.
I gotta be honest, I love this course. I think it's super interesting and cool.
Turned out great. Props to California Skate Parks. This is the Re-Rack, brought to you by Jones Soda. Ryan Decenzo, as you mentioned, Andrew, will be coming in first, followed by Lucas Rabelo, Jhancarlos, Giovanni, and Chris Joslin will have the final word in this 5th and final attempt. Here in men's knockout round, group number 1, SLS San Diego, presented by Cup Noodles.
I could be incorrect, but I'm pretty positive we literally just took that and just swapped it, the leaderboard. I was like, it was Brazil, we had Colombia in the middle, and then we had US and Canada, and they just swapped. All right, Decenzo.
Decenzo, let's go. Final attempt. Switch varial heel. He made it.
In the eyes of the fans, he made it. Is he running back to the top to do it again? That was great. Nope.
So we saw a great start from Decenzo. Unfortunately, he couldn't finish.
Not his day today.
Lucas Rabelo.
He needs a 9.3 for first. He can do that.
What trick should he break out to do that?
It's going to have to be one of those crazy front side one, like 3s where he goes to back tail or something.
Yeah.
It's big guns. Oh, whoa. That was fakey ollie basically to like hurricane.
Wow. He was going to get that 9-3, but he bailed.
That was new. I don't think I've ever seen that. Wow.
Jhancarlos.
Jhancarlos needs a 9.7 for second.
And How about this? As long as you finish group number 1 in the top 3, you're at least still in the running, somewhat. So Jhancarlos is going to have to hope a 33.4 is in the top 2 scores after all 4 groups go. We'll see.
Do you think it's going to happen?
I think it could happen. Do I think it's going to? No. Nah. Too many great people still to skate.
All right, 8.8 for first. Whoa! Dude. I love that, like, the fakey. Look at Joslin's face. Okay, 8.8. We're going to need to see that again. That was frontside half cab. Was it frontside half cab to back Smith?
Yes.
Jeez. I feel like my eyes are playing tricks on me. All right, look at that. Frontside half cab. Look at how high above the rail he was. Into a back Smith. Ooh.
I think Joslin might be getting bumped.
Yeah, that's an 8.8. That face is so good.
I just want to say this. I think even if Joslin does, that 35.5 is a strong score.
Yeah. Well, and he has another attempt.
True. There we go. 9 even.
At that.
Gio moves into the lead.
And this is where Joslin has that advantage.
Yeah, he just needs to get rid of
a 7.9.
Anything better than that is gonna help.
All right, look at this. 9, 9.1, 9.5. Dropping a 7.9. He needs an 8.3 for first. Coming in switch.
That was so nice.
You think that's higher than 8.3?
I don't know what that is, but it was rad, and it's better than a 7.9.
It is better than a 7.9, but if we think about it, we saw the nollie back heel, that got a 9.1. It's not the same because obviously 180 over the chain going nollie, but switch heel, still sick. I think that's, I think that could be like 8.5. I mean, they could just give him 8.3.
What if it's not better than a 7.9?
I think people have said it in the past. Then I'll eat my hat. There we go, 8.5. Man, Chris Joslin going to the finals. That's exciting. And Giovanni right now sitting there with a 35.8. That score absolutely has potential to hang on.
What a great group. Final results. Chris Joslin will be moving on to the final. Giovanni Vianna and Jhancarlos Gonzalez in those next 2 spots, they are still in contention. Lucas Rabelo, Ryan Decenzo officially out. Group 2 coming up next. Let's take a look. Heavy hitters. Kairi Netsuke from Japan. TJ Rogers got the call this morning. Drove down from LA. He's here ready to rip. Dashawn Jordan, Vincent Milou, Gustavo Ribeiro. Looking forward to that.
This one's going to be awesome.
So what an epic battle it was between Chris Joslin and Giovanni Vianna. But there is the winner of group number 1, Chris Joslin. Group 2, Street League San Diego, coming up next. Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by Tech Deck. Start small, go big. By Bank of Brazil, proud sponsor of SLS. By G-Shock, the official timekeeper of Street League Skateboarding. And by TrueSkate. Download TrueSkate and unlock the SLS San Diego course to play like a pro. Welcome back to Southern California, where the local skate community has come out to see their favorite pros compete. SLS in your city is one of the perks of Street League coming to your hometown, giving locals the chance to meet some of the SLS pros and win tickets to the event. Here's a look at the San Diego edition of SLS in your city.
I love getting to see all the up-and-comers ripping. I mean, look at how good that right there was. That switch frontside flip.
And they get to skate in front of people like Felipe, Mota, and Isoleo.
Manny, Santiago.
Manny, that's pretty cool. Hey, the pros of tomorrow right there, you know it. Someday in like 5 years, a kid's gonna be like, yeah, I got my first love at SLS in your city, San Diego.
Yeah, they're gonna pull the clips and be like, yeah, it was not too long ago. That was rad.
Skaters always have their own unique perspective on these SLS course builds. Let's hear how they break this one down in the course preview presented by Rumble Sports.
I think it's awesome. I think they're all awesome. They're really fun.
I love it.
Yeah?
Best course.
It was a little weird at first, kind of hard to warm up, but it's been super fun skating it.
Yeah, the all part is fun to skate, but it's a little hard.
The course is sick, man. Definitely different.
Definitely a fun skate park, cool obstacles. I mean, it's sick that they incorporated like the legendary San Diego over the chain in the bank.
Favorite obstacle, I would say, I like the King Hubba because it's almost like a flat ledge, you know?
The rail is like small, but it's kind of scary, but it's okay.
I really like that like long ledge over there.
I love the chain thing, going up. I love going only up, quick fit, going up and going down the chain. It's scary, but it's really good. I really love it.
I'm so hyped. We're back in California, man. It's so easy. I just drove here from my house, you know. Tomorrow I'm gonna bring the whole fam. It's nice to have an event, you know, close to home.
Yeah, I'm excited to just do it in California because I mean, it's one of the meccas of skateboarding, so having a crowd out here is probably gonna be perfect.
Inside Viejas Arena in San Diego for the 2024 SLS Championship Tour. Stop 3. We just saw an epic group number 1 in the men's knockout round. And this course has turned out to be the perfect contest course. And now it's time to meet the skaters in group number 2. Kairi Netsuke from Japan, first skater in group number 2. In Paris, back in February, he missed the final by 1 spot. He's trying to change that here today.
From Whitby, Ontario, Canada, 32 years old, we've got the man, TJ Rogers.
Dude, Skate Mafia, he's like honorary San Diegan now. Dashawn Jordan needs no introduction. SLS winner back in 2017 Chicago, trying to get another one.
All the way from France, 27 years old, with some of the most beautiful style, Vincent Milou.
2022 Super Crown champion from Portugal, Gustavo Ribeiro. Always a threat. He's one of the few multi-winner skaters here at SLS. Very few skaters have won more than 1 stop.
I don't know about everyone at home, but I am genuinely super fired up for this group right here.
I bet they're fired up at home.
Are you?
Yes.
All right. All right. Good company.
Okay, give me a quick prediction. Which of these 5 skaters is going to win the round?
I think that Gustavo has a lot of potential, but honestly, Kairi has so many like wild tricks.
That's okay.
Part of me wants to say Gustavo.
You can't pick the whole heat. You gotta just pick one.
I was between 2 skaters. I mean, look at this. Best run scores, 9.4. Kairi has 2 of those.
That's impressive.
But also, like you said, though, Vincent Milou, 9.4. So
yeah. So kind of in your face.
All right, well, sick, thanks. Sick burn.
Kairi in. Nice, I like that. Taking it to fakie. Oh, cat heel.
That is awesome.
It's a signature Kairi move.
Oh, abandon ship. Just stick with the crooked grind. That almost takes as much control mentally to just say, nope, don't do it.
Oh! Spring-loaded back heel.
I love that he's such a heel flipper. It's like Zero, they have like a group, and they're like, do we have anyone who's heel flipping right now? They're like, no. Okay, Kairi, you're in.
Is Lindsey Robertson still around?
Nope, so sorry. Look at how good that was. Jeez. That line.
Perfect run.
Was insane.
With just one asterisk. Whatever. Didn't nollie heel out.
That's all right. Room to grow.
Or nollie flip. Not sure which one.
Cab heel on the quarter pipe. That was so beautifully done. I mean, he popped that thing like 2 feet higher. Heel flip back lip. I think this has potential to be a really good score. 8.1. Honestly, I thought that was going to be higher, but the judges might be like,
they're like, this is a great group.
Great start.
Let's leave some points.
I wonder if he can get that crook nollie flip, how much more it will be.
What was the story today with TJ Rogers?
Okay, so TJ was driving down, and he got the call at 9:30. He had said he wanted to skate, but, you know, there's only so many skaters that are in. And he got a call at 9:30 this morning, and they were like, hey, do you want to come skate in the
They said
event?
Berger's out.
Yeah. Do you want to come hop in? And he was like, yeah. But he's like, I haven't gotten to skate on this course. I haven't practiced it. So
that was him arriving, telling the story, and here we are. It's time to skate.
Yeah, I honestly feel like he may have had about 10 minutes of actual warm-up on the course.
You know, he's always in that hype mood. I don't think he cares at all. He's definitely not complaining. I didn't get any practice. He's just like, let's go.
Can you imagine showing up 10 minutes and being like, I don't know, what do we think? He's like, how is this? How are these stairs?
That was insane what just happened. First of all, the ollie, he just ollied down and then did a 900 on the ledge.
Yeah, he literally, I mean, he could front three that thing, but he's like, I gotta see, I haven't even ollied it yet.
Everybody else had hours of practice yesterday and today. TJ.
He's got such a banging switch 180.
Here's a half cab nose. Bigger spin out. He's going to be looking for single trick scores, of course, but he's got another crack at the runs. This is only his first of 2 in the line section, 4.0.
I mean, he's going to be a single trick guy in general. Not to say he won't put together a great line. He can. But I think it's easier to be like, I know how big the stairs are. I can front three those. Let's keep going. Or switch front three. Dashawn Jordan's in.
That was a classy back over crook.
Oh! That's a crazy rail to board slide up. I also love that he's just in a place with his skating now where the board slide up happens in the line. And it's not like, oh, I'm going to wait for the single. Coming in switch. Whoa! Switch front feeble.
Boost in that front side ollie on the quarter pipe. Time. Interesting. So one fall with the backboard up the rail.
That's such a big. Oh man, look at the way he just popped out of that.
Switch front feeble.
locked in. 5.2.
So you got to stay on. That's what that score says.
Absolutely.
Vincent Milou. We saw him skate in Paris in front of his home country, and he killed it. Had a little bit of a struggle in the finals, but he's a. Oh, I was about to say he's a skater that is due for a win. He's been so close so many times now. But you got to get to the finals first.
That is one of my favorite tricks that he does. That frontside heel flip. There we go. Kick flip front lip over the bar. That is so sick. Oh, and then did you see that? He had that little like kind of Kenny Anderson push right there. Oh! Switch nose blunt? And a kick flip biggie. That was great.
Way to pick the pieces up and finish strong.
Yeah, it was not, I mean, off to a tough start with the gap back Smith, but, man, look at how well he does that. Just ollie up right here. No comply.
Quick feet.
Oh, and then there you go, that push behind. That's a smooth move. He's an 8-2 for first. 7.6 puts him in second place.
He's okay with that.
I mean, for missing the first trick, not bad.
Gustavo Ribeiro, consistency, 94%.
Top score, 9.3.
Average number of trips.
Ooh, that was pretty cool. I feel like you don't see him do the kickflip front board that often, but he does it well.
Tray flip.
That was cool.
Flip over the chain.
5-0, 5-0. Oh, that was cool. I feel like we're seeing some different tricks from Gustavo right now. Like, I would never have thought he would kickflip nose slide the hubba. Crook nollie flip all day.
360 flip front nose grind. Right before the buzzer. So crazy. He's gonna look to his second run though, most likely. Because as we've mentioned, falls at this point, every one of these groups is like a mini final. Winner advances, and then only 2 other skaters out of non-winners advance in a second chance qualifier.
The nollie flip right there was great. 5.9. I feel like overall, the level of tricks were a little lower than we're used to seeing for Gustavo, which was interesting. So I'll be curious what he brings on the next one. Kairi back in.
You know, one of the things we talk about Gustavo real quick though is how quick his feet are and that he works well when things are crammed together.
Yes.
This is kind of a spread out course. I don't know. Doesn't necessarily play to his strength.
It's a good point. Speaking of quick feet, Kairi unable to get that crook nollie flip again. But man, is that back heel beautiful. Oh! 3 flip and big flip back to back.
Heel back lip.
As if that trick's not hard, he just does it so comfortable.
Kairi with the 8.1 on his first line. Line number 2 had a fall.
I love this. It's just such a, I mean, it's difficult obviously, but like such a fun thing to bring in. You do not see a lot of people skating the quarter pipes, with the exception of maybe a frontside ollie, you know, a little bit of 50-50s, 5-0s.
Maybe a frontside flip if you're going to flip your board on a quarter pipe, but cab heel?
Ooh, and an 8.3 Kairi in the top spot.
Oh, so he improved even with the fall. Did he have a fall?
No.
Well, he didn't fall in the, crook nollie flip. He just didn't do it.
Yeah, he just didn't do it. We saw the 3 flip and the big flip, stepped it up a little bit.
I take it all back.
TJ Rogers in next.
Switch 180.
Yeah. Ooh, that was cool. I'm really stoked there's a ledge in the middle of this. I think it's going to be really cool to see some of the really technical skaters just throw that out and do stuff that, like that 3-flip nose grind. It's cool.
TJ taking it easy, a little bit.
He's like, I'm still warming up.
Oh. He's like, remember, you guys called me this morning.
Man, imagine just like, oh, wish I could be skating it, wish I could be skating it. Well, can't wait to go down. Get in your car, you know. Hey, you want to skate it?
Finals only, available to watch at rumble.com/SLS tonight. Women's final starts at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, men's at 7. Rumble
You're not going to want to miss it.
Don't miss it. That's the only place you can see it. If you're not there, you are going to miss it. So get there. Dashawn Jordan coming in, coming off a 5.2 in his first line.
The balance is so good. Come on, make this. Oh. Already smiling. Oh my, look at that. You can see the rail red on his shirt. That's how hard he took it to the chest. I can't believe he just got up and gap nose blended after slamming like that.
Out of time.
Jeez. Look at that.
That's gotta hurt.
I feel like, man, I would love to see that again, just to see how, because he, like, did he really get smoked on that? Or did he get so lucky? Got the backside over crook.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he just missed the pop completely. Wow. Oh my God, it's on the shorts too. You know what? He's smiling, man, and he's a wear your heart on your sleeve guy, so he's gonna be okay.
Vincent Milou needs an 8.4 to move into the lead here in the line section. Okay, wow, sketchy, but he stays on.
Oh, but that was a great kickflip to follow.
I like the lean tail slide. You don't see that a lot either. Or that. Switch flip.
Man, he's got bing, lots of tricks just back to back.
You're right. Keeping it going. Mini cab on the quarter pipe. Oh, yeah.
Yes. This is really sick.
Oh.
Switch nose blunt.
Yeah. Do you remember on his first line after the switch nose blunt, did he have another big trick? Or was that it at the end?
feel like he went to the quarter pipe, but I could be incorrect. All right, so he didn't even get that back Smith tucked. He basically 5-0'd that thing. There we go. Kickflip lip.
His first run score was a 7.6. This one didn't have any falls, but he didn't get into the back Smith. And then he finished
This
with
switch
that.
nose blunt was better than the last one.
Okay.
I think we're going to see an improvement.
The style on the layback was solid too. 8.5.
All right, Vincent now in the top.
Any day now, he's going to win an SLS stop, and it could be right here in San Diego.
It could be today.
Gustavo Ribeiro.
Gustavo with honestly like a bit of a much lower score than we're used to with that 5.9. Three flip, kick flip up. That is great.
Little 5-0.
Nice backsmith up.
There we go. Kickflip nose slide.
That was cool.
360 flip nose
Yes!
slide. Oh! To finish with that trick on the ledge with 2 seconds left. Huge.
The amount of just like his cardiovascular health to be able to like do that many tricks and then still pop a 3-flip nose grind, because that ledge is pretty tall. Starting it off, kickflip front board. Nollie flip in. And then right into that, just like bink, 5-0. The kickflip nose slide was like pretty cool. And that's a great trick.
A nose slide on its own is a good solid trick. To kickflip into it down a double kick, boom, 8.3. 8.3.
That feels fair.
Download TrueSkate on your mobile and enter the live SLS San Diego event. Complete all the missions in the event to unlock a virtual replica of today's championship course. Play now to skate the same course as the SLS pros. TrueSkate. Group 2, single trick attempts coming up next. Vincent Milou from France, your current leader. Can he hang on to the lead? Stick around and find out.
I would say California events, I would say different in the aspect of, you know, it's like kind of home for everybody. So I feel like the love and support and the energy, the feeling is like a little more warm, and, you know what I mean, you stoked to go off, you know. The SD locals, like we got Braden, you know, that's an SD local, SD legend. OC's not that far, you know, we got Nyjah from OC. I'm sure he's gonna have friends and family pull up. So it's gonna be good vibes, you know what I mean, for them as well. So I'm stoked to just see their family and their friends turn up for them, you know what I mean, and just enhance the energy of the arena and have everybody go crazy. It's just like, it's here, it's real. So it's good to get that feeling, because you land your trick and you're just like, yeah, you like cheering the crowd. After you make it to finals, man, it's like, you just turn up. You leave it all on the course. You know, you there. Like, you in the finale, you know, you with the homies who made it. So there you just leave it all on the course and you have fun. So I would like to make it to finals and just try to give the people a show, bring energy. I would definitely be dancing a bunch, you know, if I make it, I don't make it. So yeah, that's I would say that's me. Just hearing the crowd have fun and feed off of them, and they feed off my energy would be a successful weekend at SLS. Come on, man. Yeah.
That was our Pro Perspective presented by Cup Noodles. He's got the right kind of energy.
Oh,
he's the best, dude.
Dashawn, such a great skater, you know, just such a good person to have in here. I mean, he's kind of like Manny, like he's just got that juice and that excitement.
Take a look at Group 2 Re-Rack presented by Jones Soda. TJ Rogers will be coming in first because he finished after the lines in 5th. And then Vincent Milou will skate last. Current leader. He got an 8.5 in the line section. Now, we've seen how this has happened a few times, Andrew. With this new format, sometimes a skater can win a group with a terrible score. Everybody falls. Sometimes you don't even get 4 scores on the board for the winner. We saw Gustavo Ribeiro do that. Wow.
TJ Rogers, a switch big spin tail slide.
Sick.
On the ledge, that's cool. And you're totally spot on, Paul. Like, it can happen. You can also see somebody totally win it in these 5 tries right here, which is also very cool.
Right. One line score can count, doesn't have to.
This will be cool too to see where the judges go score-wise. Ooh, 4.6.
It's like, how do you get a 9 on a ledge? 360 flip nose grind,
like
nollie flip.
Yeah, like maybe flip in, flip out, but
Dashawn.
no. Dude, he was holding on so tightly.
Almost full redemption. But just to make it to the top of that rail on a backboard, come on. Props.
I mean, that's crazy. That thing is so long. And it's low to get on at the top, but not at the bottom. All right, Gustavo. There we go.
Insane. He has that trick so unlocked. It's almost not surprising.
I'm curious, do we think that he almost like, I mean, let's call it what it is. His line score was not what we're used to seeing from him. Do you think he kind of sandbagged it in a way to not, I mean, kickflip nose slide, like he could crook nollie flip that king tub with no problem.
What would be the point of sandbagging?
Well, just that way he's not utilizing some of those tricks, you know?
Maybe 9.2.
9.2.
So we'll see if he puts down 4 9s.
He's got an 8.3. That's not sandbagging. That's solid. I'm so used to him, those tricks that he's got, you know?
His run was really good. It was just a little different. It was just
I gotta take that statement back. That was so kooky of me. 3 flip nose grind at the end of a line. Come on. Whoa!
We saw Kairi do that in a 0 video part. Maybe the greatest late back big spin of all time. Down just a massive, classic San Diego style gap.
That's a cool trick too.
Yeah. Vincent Milou, highest line score. He's just got to keep the momentum going here. Coming in switch.
Oh! Switch flip back lip.
Can't even fathom.
And it did not look switch. That looked so good. Look at that. I mean, he slid half that rail. Wow.
Making the rail look small, and it is not. 9 club. 9.1. Vincent Milou.
I love the way he just so locked in, listening to music, not letting anything bother him. Takes him off, does his trick, boom, back at
Who did he say he was listening to? New Order? I think he did.
Did he say that?
Yeah, Depeche Mode, New Order, something like that. Good choice, whatever it was. It's in that vein. TJ Rogers. TJ going for the switch front 3. He's got the greatest switch front 3 in the game. Did it down Hollywood 16. Did he do it down? Did it down Carlsbad? Did it down everywhere? You name it. There he is.
Spinning the whole time.
Rumble Sports. That's where you're going to see the finals tonight. Women's at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Men's at 7, only on Rumble. Dashawn Jordan.
Here we go. Yes. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Chris Cole in the audience.
2013 Supercrown champ, Chris Cole. Look at this, right here. You knew it was a make. Congrats.
That
Not just for making it,
so
but for surviving.
sick. For surviving.
Yeah, I mean, that can get in your head so quick.
I mean, he went to battle with that rail
Sure did.
today.
Physically,
9.1. Think about that. He got a 9.1 for doing that. What would his score have been had he made it in the line? That, to me, is always interesting. Look at that. He is just on it so perfectly right there.
you could get a good sense of how long that rail is when he's sliding off it. 9.1 for a backboard. That tells you something. Gustavo Ribeiro in next. Just trying to keep it rolling here.
Oh!
Couldn't have been closer. Kairi coming in fifth.
Looks like he's back at the top.
Ooh,
that was cool.
Do you get any deduction for having to do the quick turnaround after the landing fakie and not holding it fakie?
I feel like the judges are going to dock him a little bit. Just because, I mean, that trick, you're supposed to land backwards. You know?
Yes. He did technically land backwards, but couldn't hold it. Rolled 3 feet. I mean, quick 180. Still clean.
Yeah, everything about it was great.
Yeah. I'd say it'll be docked that much.
Yeah, 8.6. I mean, that's still a great score.
Crowd wanted a bigger score.
But, and who knows, that could have been a 9. But he did do the revert.
And I think it's just fun to booze sometimes.
I love the booze.
Vincent, Milou, current leader. Where does he go? Oh.
Wow. Switch flip back lip and then try and switch flip front lip.
We saw him do that at the Super Crown. He was battling Gio for the win there. Did the switch flip front lip. That seems like just impossible to get that trick over the rail. Keep it under.
Curious to see where TJ goes.
Oh. Did TJ switch front 3 Wallenberg?
I honestly don't remember.
That's okay. It's hard to keep track. Dashawn Jordan. Andrew.
Dude.
I've never.
That's a replay we gotta see. That was nuts looking. That was like a fakey shifty flip.
That looked like a complete bail.
Yeah. Look at him. He's like, yup. Oh man, if we got the straight on view, we need the straight. Look at that.
Hey, we got.
You can see it right there, though. Look at that.
And it flipped so slow. How did he bring it back?
That was quite the Hail Mary. 9! Yes! That is awesome. Look at that.
Even with the sketch landing, still getting the 9 shows how great that was.
I mean, look, Dashawn is on the way. He's got 9-1-9. He's in the top. He could do it.
Gustavo Ribeiro.
There it is.
Okay. Bigger spin, flip front board, fakie. Does coming off a little bit late matter? Or was he just headed towards the barrier?
I think he was headed. You know, I think he was headed that
It's
way.
not gonna matter.
Yeah, I don't think so. But we'll take a look at the replay. Caught. No problem.
No, he's chilling.
Yeah, he's totally comfortable.
Okay.
He didn't want to wreck all those wonderful media folk. 9 even. I love that. With his twin brother.
Gabriel, who is also a ripping skateboarder.
Amazing skateboarder. Kairi needs a 9.7 to get up into first. He's got 3 attempts, though, to close that gap. Oh! Dude, heel flip back tail is
psychotic.
Incredible on that.
He looks surprised.
Look at the way he locks in. I'm so impressed by watching the way that everyone is locking into this rail. I mean, it's like...
They got the keys, man.
They've got the keys. 9.1.
We got back-to-back-to-back 9s.
We've seen this now both knockout rounds. Like it just ramps up slowly.
It's like it comes and swells.
Yeah.
Shout out to San Diego. Kona Big Wave. Delicious. Drinking one right now. Vincent Milou back in for first, needs a 9. That's nothing for him.
Dude, he took it back to switch, and that looks so cool.
Okay, now he has to make his next 2 attempts. I mean, I say have to. That's assuming that the winner of this group does end up getting 4 scores, but these are the pros, so you got to assume they're going to. All right, TJ back in. Switch front 3, no.
Such a bummer because, you know, like we've been saying, TJ made the drive all the way down, didn't get that practice in. This is not indicative of how TJ Rogers actually skates on a regular basis. Dashawn. He was like, oh, you're hitting me with 9s for the fakie flip? Boom, boom, here's the laser. Dude, that was sick.
That one win, 2017 Chicago, he won it with the laser. I mean, that is his fail-safe. He can always turn to the laser. He kind of won Tampa Am with the laser too. It was his last trick that year. Go-to.
That is so difficult.
So
9.2
puts Dashawn in the lead. Group 2, 32.5 overall score. So he's the first skater with 4 scores on the board here in Group 2. Gustavo Ribeiro looking for his 4th score. A 6.1 is all he needs for the lead. He's got 2 tries to get it. Oh! Dude!
That was crazy. The way that he was in it, like he was forcing his way through.
To recover from that, he almost dove through the kink. And then to make the nollie heel out, kind of obscene.
Look at that.
Here we go. Okay, back on track. Oh, and then full recovery.
But the nollie heel out was done beautifully. It was just that in between where he was kind of forcing it through was wild. Jeez.
That's got to be a score. I have a feeling we're going to keep the 9s rolling.
That has got to feel good, too. 9.2. Wow.
35.7. So a huge lead now for Gustavo with 4 scores. His lowest score is an 8.3, and then he has 9.2, 9.92.
That was so sick.
Kairi needs a 9.8 to take the lead, but anything over to 8.3 is going to help. Wow.
I mean, we saw 9.1 for the heel flip back tail. Look at that, heel flipping over, getting in and locking so beautifully.
A lot of the crowd wanted a 9.
San Diego.
Hard skate crowd.
Nope.
The pressure is on Vincent Milou. Forget that 9.1 for first. Forget that. He needs to make
average. Average. He's got to get 2 9.1s.
Yeah. Ooh. He can do that though. Right now, switch flip, front lip. He's done.
No. Oh, just not the day for Vincent Milou.
Bummer. That's skateboarding. Chris Cole looking on. 2013 SLS Super Crown champion.
And one of the greatest skateboarders of all time.
And one of the greatest commentators. Love some Chris Cole. Here's the re-rack for the final last trick attempt presented by Jones Soda. TJ Rogers will be coming in first, followed by Vincent Milou. Both of those guys are probably, for all intents and purposes, out. Dashawn, Jordan, Kairi, and then Gustavo Ribeiro. Final say. Last trick attempt. Group 2 out of 4. The winner of each group goes to the final, and then the top 2 will move on also. Those will be the highest ranked second chance qualifiers. TJ Rogers is trying to do it for the crowd, for the love and the homies.
Unable to do it, but basically, as a Skate Mafia pro, honorary San Diegan.
Right? Maybe the only Canadian honorary San Diegan. Props. They don't put just anybody on Skate Mafia. All right, Vincent Milou doing this one for the love and the homies.
Man, that you get to see the frustration right there.
Especially with the great line, 8.5, and then the 9.1 switch flip back lip score, then to finish with the 4 zeros.
Dashawn, look at that.
Dashawn.
He is in striking distance.
Oh, this is all Dashawn. He's just got to stay on here.
No!
Nose. Was that
frontside half cap flip?
Frontside flip,
boom.
broken nose. I thought he was going to give it to us. I thought we were going to get that 8.5 and put the pressure on Kairi and Gustavo, but unfortunately, no. Dashawn is going to have to stick with a 32.5.
That is so heartbreaking that he was going to land that and his nose broke. That's such a bummer. All right, Kairi, 9.3. Oh, he was going all in on that thing. Heel flip, back tail, big spin to no avail. Kairi's going to have to sit there and watch, seeing if he qualifies in with that last spot.
This is going to be a group victory lap for Gustavo Ribeiro right here. He's taking the group, moving on to the final, guaranteed, not giving anything away. We'll see it in the final. Kickflip nose slide through the double team, and now Ribeiro heel out. Prediction, little prediction.
There you go, just a prediction.
No big. Only on Rumble Sports tonight, women's final. 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, men's final, 7 o'clock. So I'd predicted Vincent Milou was going to take that group. I was wrong.
Ooh, my prediction was correct.
Look, it's two skaters in the final later. Winner of group 1 and 2, Chris Joslin, Gustavo Ribeiro, right there. Already shaping up to be a great final. And then
it's going to be interesting so far, especially just watching Gustavo with the different tricks that he's bringing to this contest.
Remember though, there's 2 second chance spots open, and currently those spots will go to Giovanni Vianna from knockout round group 1 and Kairi Netsuke knockout round group 2. Those are the 2 highest non-group winning scores, 35.8 and 34.8. Here's who's coming up in knockout round group number 3. Carlos Ribeiro, Felipe Gustavo, Kelvin Hoefler. This is Group Brazil, and then Alex Midler and Nyjah Huston. Team USA right there. It's going to be a good one.
I know, I'm like, oh man.
You're watching SLS San Diego, presented by Cup Noodles. Group 1 and 2 are in the books. Group 3 with Nyjah Huston coming up. And welcome back to the land of Peter Smolik, Wes Kramer, Danny Way, Tony Hawk, DTMR, the Donger, and on and on. So many great skateboarders have come out of the San Diego area, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And that guy right there, the new legend, Braden Hoban. Braden Hoban's heat is still to come. He'll be skating in group number 4. Representing that Leo Romero band shirt. His favorite skater, by the way, we saw that earlier. Good choice. This is knockout round group number 4. Manny Santiago, Felipe Mota, Braden Hoban, Jamie Foy, and Yuto Horigome. Coming up later. First, we still have knockout round group 3.
Honestly, there is not a knockout round I would want to be in. All of them are insane.
Yeah, look at this. This is what's coming up. Carlos Ribeiro, Felipe Gustavo, Kelvin Hoefler, Alex Midler and Nyjah Huston. So there's no group is safe. So Chris Joslin, winner of group number 1, is in the final. And Gustavo Ribeiro, winner of group 2, also in the final. But currently, second chance leaderboard looks like this. Giovanni, Vianna, and Kairi Netsuke. Those are the 2 skaters that would be filling in those final 2 spots in the final if their scores hold, 35.8 and 34.8. Let's meet our skaters in knockout round group 3. Carlos Ribeiro from Brazil will be the first skater in.
Then we've got a man who has finally been atop the podium, Felipe Gustavo from Brazil.
And then we've been saying 2015 Super Crown champ for so many years, and then he finally got his second SLS win last year in Chicago, Kelvin Hoefler.
Alex Midler from Los Angeles, 25 years old, SLS wild card. He brings so many wild tricks to the course. I can't wait to see what he's got today.
And Nyjah Huston, the guy we expect to make it into every single final, only missed 1 now. He has 23 SLS wins. He represents Southern California harder than anyone, Nyjah Huston. Now let's take a look at how SLS works with the basics, brought to you by Tech Deck. There are 2 sections of the Street League. First, we start with the line section. Each skater gets 2 45-second line attempts, then followed by single trick attempts. Each skater gets 5 single tricks. Their top 4 scores count towards the final. Maximum of 1 line score, but it's not required. And then each group winner advances to the final. And the top 2 overall in points with that second chance spot. Now it's time to skate.
I'm ready.
Carlos Ribeiro from Brazil, first skater in. He's been an SLS pro since 2016.
Oh, look at how smooth that back tail was.
Listen, Andrew,
to start.
Last time he made it to the final was 2019. Let's get him back there.
That's crazy.
It's been a while.
And I just got to mention the switchback tail to follow. Oh. Carlos has got his family here. He's here with his wife and his kids. Adorable. He's got twins just running around.
Great guy. Tightrope walk down the double king hubba.
That's just got to be so deflating. Start things off great. Back to back, back tail, switch back tail. Look at that.
He'll have another crack at it. Each skater gets 2 lines, but only 1 counts. And you don't even have to take a line score. Skaters can depend solely on single tricks, but that's tough because you only get 5 attempts and 4 scores count. Felipe Gustavo, as you mentioned, he got his win last year after essentially a decade skating SLS.
Oh, what a
start.
See, I'm excited that we've got that legend there for guys like Felipe Gustavo. Oh.
And if you're just tuning in, that chain to bank is the tribute to that famous San Diego spot that Tom Penny shut down, but so many people did so many tricks. You could look at compilations. I remember Duffy killed that spot too. 360 flipped over into it.
Which is horrifying. Coming in switch. Tough start for Felipe Gustavo.
The veterans know how to deal with it, and they have to. If you let one bad run get in your head, you're probably not here. You know, you didn't make it. These guys, they're skaters. They know what to do. Remember, finals only on rumble.com/SLS at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. The women will be dropping in for their final. Men coming in at 7. It's on Rumble Sports.
You are not going to want to miss it.
But if you're not on Rumble, you will miss it, so don't blow it. Kelvin Hoefler, 2015 Super Crown champ, backed it up with a win last year in Chicago, 2023. There's an 8-year gap between those wins. But along the way, Kelvin's
so
done.
wild.
He's done so much. It's insane. He just got second at Tampa Pro. And I found out he'd made 10 finals in a row there. The only final he didn't make was the one where he didn't skate because he broke his leg.
Oh.
Yeah, 2016. All right, Kelvin is on the course. Fakey was one play?
Yeah. Like fakey no comply? Oh, that was so good.
Kelvin, the consummate Cariuma athlete on the course.
He's looking really good right now. Like started it off half cab crook down the rail.
Yes, Kelvin doing it. That was a clean line. Flipped his board, taking chances.
He had a little of everything right there. Starting it off half cab crook. I loved this. The way he locked in on this. Look at that. He barely shifted anything when he got in. Kickflip, backside lip slide. That's just classic contest trick.
8.3.
How you feeling about that? I can see it in your face.
I mean, I could argue for 8.4, 8.5, 8.6. Feels low, but these judges know. They know what to expect from Kelvin. He'll give it to us next line, I guarantee it. Alex Midler back in.
Really excited to see what Midler brings. Dude, high speed back lip.
Midler coming off that second place finish at Apex Las Vegas just last month.
Oh, that was so sick.
He dialed that in at the car wash and then took it here.
Oh, that was so cool. Kickflip, back tail up. I wish he could have made that one. He had some cool stuff in there.
He's always kind of a loose cannon, kind of a wild card.
It's like they let it, like the tiger out of its cage. They're just like, all right, you ready? You ready?
And he's like, yep, back 3 in.
But he always brings cool stuff to the course. Like he's so interesting.
He doesn't really rely on staple Midler moves. You don't know what you're going to get. And I was going to make this point about Kelvin. The longer you skate in these contests, the harder it is to get those big scores because the judges have seen everything you do. It's really hard to keep the big scores coming. Nobody does it better than this guy right here, Nyjah Huston. He's won 23 SLS stops.
Oh, that was a cool way to start. Oh,
sketchy, but in there. Oh, straight to fakie. Switch frontside flip. That's why Nyjah Huston's the best. Because he can recover like that. Come on. And keep the hard tricks coming. Half cab flip into the arrow.
I will never not be impressed with his ability to half cab flip. all the time.
Agreed. Big flip, bolts.
That was
off the
cool.
Euro.
That was a little different than we're used to seeing. Switch front blunt down the rail, just chilling.
So good. So he missed one trick. But again, he's a skater, just like we're saying about Midler. He doesn't do a bunch of predictable, you don't know what he's going to do because he has so many tricks.
Look at that. Oh, man, he actually suskied it. Yeah. And there's that switch front blunt. Man.
Perfect.
$7.5. Pretty low for Nyjah.
He had a fall.
He did.
He'll come back and stay on. Carlos Ribeiro.
Beautiful.
Yes!
Oh, that was awesome.
That one was locked in.
That was really amazing.
Okay, here we go.
No! Gosh.
Yeah, that's where his first run fell apart.
I mean, he just switch flip 50'd the ledge.
Taking candy from a baby for Carlos. .360 flip up the Euro or the Wembley gap. Oh yeah.
I don't know if I think that might have been nose grind.
Yeah. Gap front nose grind. I think so.
I just couldn't tell if he went over the angle. Was a little interesting.
It's hard to tell sometimes. So he's going to improve on a 1.8, but I don't think he's getting the score needed to really put him up in. Well, I don't know.
Look at
Let's
this.
see. What did he do? What did he do? Switch Suski into the back tail. But that was so good. .48. He's going to have to look to single tricks. It's a tough spot to be in. He can handle it. Felipe Gustavo coming off a 2.2. Uncharacteristic. Let's get it going. Switch frontside flip.
That is a cool way to start. No! He is like so good at the kickflip crook too. It's like the crook button's just not working correctly today. Beautiful switch kickflip.
Old Faithful. Felipe Gustavo with one of the best switch flips in the world. Of course. Group 3 off to a little bit of a shaky start.
Look at how awesome that was, though.
Five.
Man, that's going to be tough.
Kelvin Hoefler coming off a clean first run with an 8.3. Still, when all is said and done at this point, it's a solid score.
Yeah, I mean, next close to 7.5. He's got solid advantage. Whoa, got a little squirrely.
Still goes into a clean front nose grind, though, on the quarter pipe. Getting a couple of quick pushes in. Kind of caught up to him by the time he got to that step up frontside flip.
The way he gets into that is so impressive.
Back biggie. You can feel in the arena even. It's a little quiet right now. Midler could change the vibe. With single tricks in this group, could change like that, Andrew.
I agree. Look at that fast flick.
Yeah, he finesses it right up in there. He's not stomping down. It's just boom, right into the crook. 5.2. If you win your group, you're in the final. That's the goal. That's job one. If you don't win your group, you want to beat those highest second chance qualifier scores. There's 2 of them. Right now, it's Giovanni, Vianna, and Kairi. 1 out of group 1, 1 out of group 2. Kairi's score is a 34.8. That's the lowest score to beat. Gio with a 35.8.
Dude, Midler can do that back nose blunt so well. In the back 3 in, he's putting together a cool line. Oh, smart. Ditched the kickflip in, just went with the back tail.
Midler skates with all heart. I mean, he's skilled too and experienced, but he puts his life on the line and everything he has into everything he does.
Yeah, he's always cranked to 11, just going for it.
It's slam or land.
I was gonna, yeah, even if he falls, he's just like, we're going.
I should say land or slam. Don't get it crooked. Nyjah Huston on deck, coming off a 7.5, but take a look over there. Men's all-time highest line scores. Jagger Eaton with a 9.6, Nyjah Huston 9.6. So he could change things up like that. He is in. Line number 2.
Wow.
There you go, Andrew.
Just awesome. Nice backsmith up.
I think Nyjah's looking at that 8.3 from Kelvin Hoefler and saying, I'm just going to skate smart.
Yeah.
And stay on and get that done.
I mean, he did a gap back lip. That's totally
easy for Nyjah.
Yeah, super easy for him.
Because he can kickflip, backlip anything in the world at any time.
He's won more of these than anybody. He knows how to do it.
Cup noodle 3-play, switch frontside flip. It's as easy as it gets for Nyjah. There's the gap back lip.
And I'm not saying anything's wrong with that trick. I'm just saying that for Nyjah, that is...
Yeah, he's being
low-hanging fruit, yeah.
Absolutely.
And look at that.
8.4.
You nailed it. I mean, he knows what he's doing out here. He is the best in the world at that.
The goal here is to win your group. And this guy right here is doing it. Current leader, Nyjah Huston. This is knockout round group number 3. Single tricks coming up. Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by California Skate Parks, the world's most recognized skate parks design and build firm. By G-Shock, the official timekeeper of Street League Skateboarding. By Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha. And by Tech Deck, start small, go big. Skateboarding has such a rich history in Southern California. And being in San Diego has allowed us to visit with some of those local legends. Check out this story in the Kona Spotlight.
I grew up in South Bay, city called Chula Vista, Bonita. Always been a lot of skateboarders around here, so it was a good thing to do growing up. You know, figure get the kids a clubhouse and give them a place to call home. You know, a lot of kids that don't understand skateboarding, this is a good place to come and, you know, just teach a kid what it's about. Try to do a lot for everybody. Everybody that works here tries to do the same that I do. You know, the mission is to keep people skateboarding, kind of keep a good head on their shoulders, and I couldn't ask for anything more.
There's a lot of things that Jason does that he doesn't really talk about, that he helps out with. You know, if you ask some people in the community, they will tell you the stories of, like, because he's not a bragger kind of guy, but he definitely helps out more than people even realize. I'm definitely a person that looks up to him. You know, he has grown a successful business in San Diego. It definitely is like a family in here. It's definitely not just a store. Whenever anybody needs a board, Jason's like, okay, yeah, go ahead, grab a shop board, like, it's all good. Oh, you need, like, it's cold outside, go grab a hoodie. I don't think Jason's the type to ever say no to somebody, you know? If they really, really need it and he's able to help, he will help any way that he can.
Like, I just make sure the shop runs good, and that the people that deserve the opportunity, I do my best to try to offer it to them.
So Alex Midler just broke his board. He may need a replacement from Slappy's garage. And hey, listen, Andrew, I want to shout out Jason Carney for being the first skateboarder to ever backside lip slide a handrail, at least on video. First one I've seen, Jason Carney back lip on a handrail, H Street days. Props. Current leader of Group 3, Nyjah Huston. Not from San Diego, but from Orange County. Close enough. Right up the road. Go through Camp Pendleton, and there you are in Nyjah country.
Yeehaw! We're heading to Nyjah country.
Quick re-rack brought to you by Jones Soda. Carlos Ribeiro finishing the line section in 5th, so he'll skate first. Followed by Felipe, Gustavo, Alex Midler, Kelvin Hoefler, and then Nyjah Huston. Will be the last to skate these single trick sections. Men's knockout round, group number 3 of 4 on the day. And then we'll be checking out finals tonight on Rumble. Carlos Ribeiro, first of 5 attempts. Switch crook. It's not Carlos's day. He got the 1-8, he got the 4-8. Now bailing the switch crook. And he can switch crook down double kinks in the streets.
I know, I want to take him and just, no, stay away from that hubba. Go elsewhere.
Felipe Gustavo. We haven't seen him having a day yet either. That can change real quick, though.
Oh, and that's how it starts.
Imagine being able to do one switch flip in your life that was that perfect.
This is how it goes, though. Look at how beautiful that switch flip was.
Things are heating up, just like you predicted, Andrew.
We've done enough of these. We know how this goes.
Felipe Gustavo with the perfect switch flip for the 8.5.
I love when stuff like this happens.
Alex White, what's up?
Hey guys, so I'm down here on the sideline and it's a mad scramble because Alex Midler left his backup board in the car, no grip. So Vincent Milou is pulling out the last sheet of grip he had in his bag. It's looking like a pit crew down here while they're trying to change it up real fast, but they're not doing it fast enough. So Midler is up on the deck. He's jumped on somebody else's board right now so he can make his first trick attempt right now.
Thanks for the update. We know what a nightmare it is to try to do anything on somebody else's board.
Dude, that was so incredible.
So sick. Props to Midler for making that happen.
99 out of 100 times, you borrow someone else's board and you just get almost smoked. Look at that.
He
almost got smoked.
How sketchy that
Look
was.
at how toesed out that was. Oh, man. That was unbelievable.
8.7. I mean, that they could have given him any score for that, because just the likelihood of making that on somebody else's board, and then especially how it took off. Come on, 9.9. Midler.
That was great. We said it earlier, man. Midler's kind of a wild card in here. Obviously, so good. Totally deserves to be here, but he is just so all or nothing. It's admirable.
I hope he gets that grip on for his next try. Kelvin Hoefler in next.
This is actually shocking to me. Looking at consistency, 53%.
That's because he's trying the hardest tricks. That is surprising, though. I would have guessed higher.
Yeah, honestly, I would have been like, oh, he's like a 90% guy. Nope.
Look at Nyjah, 67, 9 club scores in his career.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's just in single tricks. That doesn't include lines. Oh, nollie heel back lip. So a 7.1 is all it's going to take him to move back into the lead.
Look at the way his feet are set up. Like,
yeah.
It's like he pops off his toes completely. Man, did that so easily, though. 9-1. I love when Nyjah is getting nines.
So update that graphic. 68 single trick scores, 9 club.
One more to go.
Here we go. Carlos back in. He wants to make something on that double king. Say that. Felipe Gustavo on deck. Put down the perfect switch flip for an 8-5, trying to make up for those line scores. Back in for his second go.
Yes, that was so sick.
Talk
Nollie
about
foot manual
control.
First manual trick we've seen. I'm excited to see where the judges go on that one. Here's another look.
What, did you see something? I didn't see anything. Nollie flip Manny. You know, slow-mo.
I don't know.
Do the judges look at slow-mo replays? Okay.
Yeah, we got to see. Man, honestly, this is where we really want that fisheye angle.
We saw what looked like a tail scrape. And so with a tail scrape, then it discounts the manual a little bit.
3.3.
They took a chunk out of that score. The crowd.
Yeah, Santiago.
They want blood.
Yeah, they are not.
They're like, we love a tail scrape.
All right, Midler's back in.
Going straight after it.
I'm just waiting for like, I just like Carlos's board better. Carlos, can I have that?
Kelvin Hoefler in next. Got a great line score, 8.3. Second highest of the group. Needs to put down 3 tricks out of the next 4.
That is so sick.
Half cab to back over crook, back 180 out.
Just the way he does it is awesome. All right, here we go. All the way over the top, balance, and then you can just see him, boom, taking it all the way around. So cool. That was really well done. 9-1.
Well deserved. He's relentless. He just always comes back, no matter what. So is this guy, though. Tough group. Finals on Rumble tonight. But first, Nyjah Huston, switch.
Switch heel front feeble? That's a wild one.
It's a heavy move. Three single trick attempts left. Back to the top of the order.
He's like, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah.
All right, where's Felipe gonna take this?
Right there, switch frontside flip over the chain all the way to flat. Perfectly done in typical Felipe Gustavo fashion.
They're scoring that obstacle pretty well overall. If you go nollie or fakie, you're getting a higher score.
Well, you know, skating a gap is one thing, but skating a gap with something in front of it changes everything.
And a chain 8.9. Look at that. Solid score from the judges. Dude, anything with a chain is just so sketchy.
Midler back in. What's he got? 270 back nose blunt. He made it. Just like that. He's going to move up into second place, putting himself within striking distance.
Wow. It's nuts that that one's just in the bag like that.
9.1. Midler getting it done. 24.5 overall score, right up in the mix. Kelvin coming off the 9.1. Waxing those wheel wells, waxing the truck, waxing the board. He's gonna do a lot on this trick.
Yeah, like where's he going? Oh. There you go.
Gap, back, sugar cane.
I love that for so long that was a trick that people would do on transition, because you're like, oh yeah, I have this. I got the ramp to get me there, and now people do it on a rail. Look at this, over the top, all the way, full back 180, grinding down it.
The Bank of Brazil replay.
That
of the gap
was
over back
so
sugar.
good.
That was beautiful. So the wax worked. .9.
Oh, Kelvin's not happy about it.
Nyjah in next. 8.9 puts him back in the lead.
Coming back in for it, switch.
Oh! Okay, what does that get? It's still, he was trying to switch heel
front boarded it.
Front thieves. That's still a super gnarly trick.
Honestly, what's kind of crazy to me is that he's not just like switch heel front board and then go switch heel front feeble, because obviously he's got that no prob. Well, seems like. But switch heel front feeble is so difficult and a trick that he could get caught up in.
He doesn't shy away from getting caught up in tricks, though. He's willing to face them all. Judges are definitely taking their time on this one, contemplating, talking it out.
I mean, he needs an 8-9 for first. And the hard part is, okay, realistically, okay, 8.8.
Great score.
Yeah. I mean, look, how do you dog him if he's like, oh, I was trying to switch heel front feeble, but I still did a switch heel front board on this super long rail?
You dog him with an 8-8.
Yeah. Well said, Paul.
Carlos Ribeiro, he's got a bone to pick with this double king.
Oh, okay. He was trying to crank up the spice level.
He's going to need a big score on that 5th attempt.
Honestly, I'd just like a score for him.
Yeah. Felipe Gustavo in 3rd. Needs a 4 to move into 1st, but be the first one with the 4 scores on the board.
Yes! Switch backside flip for Felipe Gustavo over the bump to bar.
That's incredible. The perfection to which he skates is just too much.
Look at that. He had it caught halfway over at 90 degrees. Boom. .8. Felipe Gustavo now in the top spot with a 31.2. Midler only needs a 6.8 to get into 1st.
Yeah, that's true. And he's in.
No.
He would have had it. Okay, but get this. Felipe Gustavo's on top of the round right now with a 31.2. The lowest of the 2 second chance qualifier scores is Kairi right now with a 34.8. So if you do not win your group, you need at least a 34.8 to get one of those spots. And right now, this group's high score is a 31.2, way off of 34.8.
We still got two attempts. But it's tough.
It's tough. Kelvin Hoefler looking for his 4th score. A 5 puts him in the lead. Oh, the signature.
I can't believe he did that. Oh, he's shaking his finger. Who's he doing it?
He's saying number 1. Oh, Caio Notaro in the crowd cheering him on. Fellow Brazilian.
Oh, he went to
Susky.
That's crazy. I'm going to be honest, I love that.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't on purpose.
Right, doesn't matter. We'll take
man,
that.
That was so cool.
He's in the club with a 9-3. 35.6 overall score. Huge.
Look at this. Wow.
Nice. Nyjah in third, needs a 9.4 to move into the lead. Where does he go with this?
Oh! The pressure is on in a big way right now.
Going for nollie, heel front nose one slide.
Yeah.
That's a risky one, but that's what it takes. As we talked about, this format has changed things up a lot. It's every round is a somewhat of a mini final. You gotta go all out.
Kairi
There's
right now on
bubble
the bubble.
skater. 34.8 overall score.
Man, it's...
He can't be comfortable, let's put it that way. Take a look at the re-rack. Presented by Jones Soda. Carlos Ribeiro coming in first to the double kink, followed by Midler, Huston, Felipe, Gustavo. And rounding things out will be Kelvin Hoefler, current leader. For group number 3 of 4, you're watching the men's knockout rounds from the 2024 SLS Championship Tour, stop number 3 from San Diego, California. It's good to be back in Southern Cal.
Oh, man,
That would have been so good.
bad. You know what? That one he looked really good in, though.
Oh. Midler coming in next. In 4th.
He's a 6.8 for second, but it's not going to do it.
He cannot even get that second chance qualifier spot from Kairi at this point. He's too far out.
Whoa. Dude. Was he going to back nose blunt? I mean, it looked like it.
I don't know. I'm not even going to try to pretend to think that I know what's going on with Midler. Nyjah Huston, 9.4. Puts him in the lead. He's done it before. Look at that. Men's all-time highest scores. 9.9, 9.8, 9.8. He's on there 3 times.
And this is kind of classic Nyjah. I mean, he loves to put the pressure on himself and then pull through. Can he do it, though? Man, he was so close on that nollie heel nose blunt.
And this is what's so crazy. Now, we've been saying for years how he never misses a final. This is the second final he's missed now in the last 3 stops.
Man.
Kairi still hanging on.
He's texting, he's like, he did not beat me. Yes. All right, Felipe, 9.5 for first. Man, he's coming in fast.
Frontside flip over the 12 stair.
So the score, I mean, look, the score he's trying to drop is a 5.
Oh, that was smart. He's trying to catch a 34.8. If you do some quick math, Andrew, you can fill us in. What he needs to catch Kairi and get that 34.8. This
he
just
needs
in.
An 8.7.
8.7.
I did that math in my head perfectly.
Like the lawnmower man. Genius.
Is that an 8.7?
I'll tell you who's going to tell us is those guys right now. Jimmy Gurecki, Big Cat, Mike Moe, Kelly Hart, Billy Marks. Those are the 5 judges doing the work.
$8.7.
He gets it done for now. He's good enough to grab that second of 2 second chance qualifier spots. So
for now, he is safe.
Kairi is out. Felipe Gustavo is in. But there's no guarantees.
So Kelvin Hoefler winning the knockout round. Kairi just, bye. See you next time.
You know, just a casual cab back tail.
That was impressive. Smart, though, to figure out what that score is going to be, just so that at least he knows as he heads into finals, because obviously that one he's got in the bag. A strategist.
You got to be such an incredibly good skateboarder to be able to play strategy. That's it. I mean, most of the world just happy to make anything close to their best tricks in 5 tries. The 3 skaters so far guaranteed their spot into tonight's final on Rumble Sports. Winners of each of their groups: Chris Joslin, winner of Group 1, Gustavo Ribeiro from Portugal, winner of Group 2, and now Kelvin Hoefler joining them in the final. Winner of Group 4 will also join them, and then the 2 second chance qualifiers. Who's it gonna be? Right now it's Giovanni, Vianna, and Felipe Gustavo. Let's take a look at some highlights though. This is how they did it earlier today.
Back heel. And look at that.
That's Chris Joslin. Please, Chris, take some of that juice into the final. And then Gustavo Ribeiro. Look at this one.
Was mind-blowing.
It's crazy. These are the tricks to get to the final. Kelvin Hoefler, half cab, back over crook, 180. Half cab, nose slide, back Susky. That's a new one. Knockout round, group number 4, still to come. But first, take a look at the second chance leaderboard with Giovanni Vianna still up on top. He was in knockout round group 1, 35.8. That's a huge score. Felipe Gustavo now that bubble score, 34.9. Here's the group chasing every one of those guys. Manny Santiago will be coming in along with Filipe Mota, and then the hometown hero, Braden Hoban, Jamie Foy, Yuto, Horigome. It's gonna be fun. You got a pick for this round, Andrew?
I mean, I think it's really easy to be like, Yuto. But I am excited to see Braden, you know?
You are watching SLS San Diego, presented by Cup Noodles. Men's knockout round, group 4 of 4, still to come. Welcome back to San Diego, California. So much rich skate history in this city. From Del Mar Skate Ranch back in the 80s. There's the H Street days and Pacific Drive in the 90s. Skate Mafia and Peter Smolik and the Alka Smoliks in the 2000s, and so much more. And today we're inside Viejas Arena at SDSU for the 2024 SLS Championship Tour Stop 3. 3 epic groups have gone down so far here in the knockout rounds. Joslin is in the final. We've got Gustavo Ribeiro in the final. Now Kelvin Hoefler in the final. Getting set now to meet the skaters in group number 4. The winner of each group advances here into the final, and then 2 second chance qualifiers. Who's it gonna be? We'll know after this. Time to meet the skaters. Manny Santiago will be first in for group 4, skating in place of Shane O'Neill, who dropped out due to illness. Felipe Mota, the young gun, trying to make it to his second SLS final here in San Diego. And then the hometown hero. A lot of expectations on this guy. The crowd just went wild. Braden Hoban. Feeling it. Florida's finest. 2018 Thrasher Skater of the Year, Jamie Foy. And then, coming off a win at SLS Apex Las Vegas, coming off a Tampa Pro win, second most winningest skater in SLS history behind Nyjah is Yuto Horigome. This is gonna be a great knockout round. We asked Braden Hoban about skating on his home turf. Check it out in this Pro Perspective presented by Cup Noodles.
I am very hyped to have Street League in San Diego, pretty close to home, so I'm probably gonna have a lot of family there. I mean, I've already had like so many people be like, hey, what's up with getting a ticket? And I'm just like, we'll see what I can do, yeah. But it's cool because it's like, yeah, no, there's gonna be like a lot of just like family there, and my dad's got a pretty big family on his side, so there's gonna be a pretty big crew, and it's his birthday weekend too. So that's gonna be pretty crazy, yeah. Very excited for that one. I'm just excited for them to like see all that, because it's like, it trips me out to this day. Just so fun to watch it live. It's like a band that you wouldn't normally like listen to, but then you go see them live, and it's like, oh my God, they're so sick, you know.
Braden has been one of those guys that came out of nowhere. I mean, it's rare, so rare. He won that Hubba Hideout Resurrection 2022. It's like, what is happening? Who is this?
What was interesting too was you didn't see him come up as like a little kid. All of a sudden you were just like, oh, who's this dude Braden? He's super good.
Right.
And that's not normal in 2024.
No.
All right, Manny Santiago is in. Can't say enough good things about Manny Santiago.
No, you can't.
He's been doing it forever. He just has the heart of a lion.
Hasn't made an SLS final since 2019 in London.
You know what's great though is, I mean, his mindset, he's like, I can do this. I can still do this. I've got it. And I mean, he trains, he skates so hard. It's like he's constantly going.
Yeah, he is a testament, a rolling testament to the power of positive thinking.
Well, you can think positive, but you got to work hard, and he also works super hard. Not the run he was looking for, but he knows how it works. He's a vet out here.
He tends to be hot or cold, either winning or not making anything. We'll see though. That was just the first crack at it. Felipe Mota. Look at the consistency there, 80% in the line section. He's only made one SLS final in his entire SLS career. But then he did kickflip front blunt down Hollywood 16. So, can't take that away.
No. Oh.
such a huge talent.
Nollie 180 heel up the Euro gap. We've got 5 seconds. Setting up heel flip.
Oh, you heard it.
Honestly shocking just with how much lower the rail is to get on.
In next, doing it for the hometown. Braden Hoban.
Smile right there. Oh, that was sick. Backside grind up the King Tubba.
Chris Roberts interviewed Braden earlier along with Jerron Wilson. And Braden said he gets nervous, super nervous before he drops in, but once he drops in, boom, he settles into his run. Right now he's feeling no nerves, he's just skating.
Oh,
no.
So close. He's a guy that just can put it together though. Look at that. Kickflip, 50-50, like gap down the hubba.
There's a handful of these skaters. I claim this about him. He's not a contest skater. He's just so good that he can show up and do it. Skate at the top contest skater level without doing necessarily training. It's rare. But same as we talked about, we'd never heard of him really, and he came out and won that resurrection contest.
5.7.
Who was keeping him secret? How was he from San Diego and flying under the radar? There's a camera like everywhere you go. Filmers, magazines, well, rest in peace magazines, but Jamie Foy in next.
I'm excited to see what Jamie's going to bring to the course. One of the best heel flippers.
Definitely one of the best front crookers.
What I love so much about him is he can skate everything on this course. We were talking earlier today. Love that front blunt. And he was just like, yeah, the course is just a little different, you know. And it was like, you can skate everything out there. There's not a single obstacle. And I think it's just forcing him to skate those different things. He was saying, though, the rail is that medium, sort of that medium gnar. So it's like he can't really get down on the tech tricks, but it's not gnarly enough that you can't, like, not do a tech trick, if that makes sense.
Perfect sense. That was a great line. A lot of variety.
Back over crook. Got that nice balanced front crook. I love that right there.
Alley-oop. 7.7.
So this is where, okay, we're like, all right, slow build to slow build. Question is, what's going to happen right here with Yuto? Is he about to just drop in and blast out a 9?
Scored a 9+ in 3 of his last 4 SLS lines. And 1 Apex in Las Vegas.
That was cool, that front feeble. I gotta say, I feel like this course has been forcing skaters to do different tricks, and it's really refreshing. Like Yuto doing a back nose grind 180 right there.
2 big falls for Nyjah, or for Yuto in his first of 2. You know, as great as Yuto is, he's not one of these guys that is guaranteed to make every final. He doesn't skate like that. He tends to be way better in the finals. Getting there is not his strongest suit.
And I mean, his singles are just so impressive.
Speaking of the final, if you want to watch it, you gotta head over to Rumble. Rumble.com/SLS. Women's final starts at 5:30 Pacific. Men's at 7. Only on Rumble. Manny Santiago back in. You got the late call up. Shane's out. Manny, you're in. Let's get it. Stay on, Manny.
Oh. I don't think we've seen anybody properly kickflip into anything going up that today.
It's a tricky obstacle. Manny's delight.
Oh! The whole thing? That'd be sick.
Manny struggling in the line section, but he can make it up in single tricks. If Manny's going to drop a 9, it's going to be on some singles. Break out the varial heel back 50.
Dude, when he goes varial heel back 5, it blows my mind every single time.
Felipe Mota back in.
Now, before we started this, I had talked to a bunch of the skaters, and they were saying, hey, this is going to be a challenging course for the lines. And I think we're seeing that. I mean, we're seeing uncharacteristically low scores from these skaters so far. I don't know if it's the pressure mixed with it being a little more difficult on the lines, but it's kind of like every single knockout round, it's like it really does continue to go higher and higher and higher as we go through. He'll be sticking with that first score.
Braden Hoban.
I would love to see him put it together right here. Santiago would like to see him put it together. That looks like a cakewalk. No. The sadness. Nice kickflip front board or backflip.
You know, when we were in Paris in February, we saw the pressure on Aurelian, and his first run he came out and it was sketchy, and then he came back and won the contest. It worked out. He used the pressure in the end. Will Braden be able to do that when we move on to single tricks? For his sake, fans' sake, and our sake, because we love seeing him rip? I hope so.
It seems like he's not wired that same way as like Aurelian, who's like wants it, you know, like that. But I think Braden can do it still.
He can absolutely do it.
Jamie Foy back in.
Look, on top with a 7.7 first run score.
That was sick. Man, those heel flips are so big.
Love that.
The front blown up is difficult. Coming in fakie. Such a bummer.
Because that's kind of, I mean, he has a few signature moves, that one especially. Look at that, though. Alley, frontside nollie, fakey grind.
Next up, Yuto Horigome, 93% consistency.
You see, honestly, coming off a 3.8, but he's going to get right back on it.
It's kind of crazy to see him starting things off with a Smith grind. There we go.
Well, he's fallen into the same category as Gustavo Ribeiro, kind of like a very different run. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's so good to see.
It's really enjoyable to watch. Like, even just seeing him do a backside big spin, I'm like, I don't know if I've ever seen him do that trick. At least not at SLS.
Oh, man.
There we go.
There you go.
That's what we wanted.
Jamie Foy on top with a 7.7 in the line section.
He's on top for like, I don't know, 28 more seconds. That line was awesome. 8.6.
And it was a pretty surprisingly mellow run for Yuto. The 2024 season is in full swing. Let's take a trip back to stops 1 and 2 in the look back presented by Kairi. Street League Skateboarding has been brought to you by Rumble Sports. Download the Rumble app today, your home for exclusive SLS content. By Cup Noodles, now in a microwavable paper cup. By Kairi, old school sneaker, new school ethics. And by Monster Energy, unleash the beast. There's Braden, and now we're going to take a look back at the G-Shock time capsule, sending it back to the SLS Resurrection event. Braden made the Hubba hideout look easy, and with that, also secured a spot onto the championship tour. This was what we were just talking about, where he came out of basically nowhere and did it all.
And this was an actual recreation. That thing is humongous. And I don't think you always think it with him, but he has so much pop. It's insane. Look at that. Kickflip back nose blunt.
Insanity. I had the pleasure of going to the original Hubba hideout when it was still there. Didn't skate it. It was neck high.
It's so big. It's so large.
Tons at stake here with the single tricks coming up. Here is the re-rack presented by Jones Soda. Manny Santiago will be coming in first, followed by Felipe Mota, Braden Hoban, Jamie Foy, and then finally Yuto Horigome.
I saw 20 seconds and I was like, if I go, Lance is gonna kill me. We're gonna do a contest real quick. Yeah.
Santiago. He's got to make 4 bangers here. Now he has 4 chances left to make 4 bangers. Felipe Mota, he's in the same boat.
Oh. Trying to go for that maybe kickflip front blunt. All right, Braden. Let's get this party started here.
Fired off.
I love hearing the crowd so fired up for him.
Yes! Kicky crook, gap out, double kink hubba.
That's what we needed.
Perfect.
Beautiful. He got that great flick, locked in, no problem. And he was going fast right there.
That's 1 out of the 4.
8.8. You know what? That's awesome to know, too, just because we haven't really seen much gap out.
Family up in the
Hoban
crowd.
fam.
Happy birthday, Dad Hoban. It's tomorrow.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
Jamie Foy coming in next. All right, coming in fakie.
Oh! The Elmendorf. Fakie into a switch front feeble. All right, back on track for Jamie Foy.
Kind of a funny full circle. Derek Elmendorf had the nickname Death Wish. Now Jamie Foy doing the Death Wish trick, riding for Death Wish.
Nice linkage. Should be playing skate trivia.
All right, 8 even. 8 even's gonna work.
Highest best trick score.
Whoa, look at that.
9.5. 6 times. That. Nollie 270 backboard. He can spin every single direction into any trick. So crazy. So perfect.
What was the last trick in his line? 9 even right there.
He did the Nollie 270 switchback lift.
Okay, okay. So Yuto Horigome crushing so far. Manny's got to do it. Yeah.
Asked and answered. Manny getting 1 done out of the 4. Got 3 more. Cup noodles replay of the varial heel backboard.
Nice. Talk to me now.
Whoa. 9. It's tattoo time for Manny.
That's right. Gotta finish off the line of stars. Felipe Mota. Can he keep it going? Let's keep the 9s flowing.
There we go.
Kickflip front blunt.
It's like everyone just needs like a little extra pressure right now.
Or a little extra boost from the bros. The back me up theory of skateboarding. Somebody makes it before you. You want to do them right. Kickflip front blunt down the 12. Banco de Brazil replay. No problem.
Man, he did that so well. Caught perfectly. Slid a ton of the rail. 8.9.
Braden Hoban needs a 3.2 to move into the lead. He's got that.
Oh! Dude, he's playing it smart.
Which is funny to think like that's like kind of, those are his basics. Kickflip crook, kickflip front nose grind, on the impossible nose grind coming up. Who knows?
I'm curious where he's going to take it from here. There you go. Look at that.
Perfect.
It looks so easy for him.
Even. Yes, San Diego is fired up for a hometown 9. Manny looks just as happy. Love it.
Braden now in the top spot. Next in, Jamie Foy. He needs a 7.9 to get up into first place.
Wow.
Dude, the way he rolled away from that was so impressive.
That was insane.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that one again. All right, so 180 over. Into that switch feeble. And then look at that. Oh!
The old grapefruit grind.
That's a great trick. That's the Chris Cole special.
It's insane. So, Jamie Foy keeping the momentum going. 8.6.
All right. He's like, I will take it.
Good enough for first place. Yuto.
Oh, that's a long rail to hold that 180 nose grind. I'm sorry, nollie 180 nose grind. Back to regular.
Oof. Nollie Suchu.
Nollie Suchu, I like it.
Reminder, bottom right of your screen, second chance leaderboard right there. That is whoever the skaters that don't win this round are chasing. Those scores. Manny!
Yes! Look at him. Fully just presses eject. That's one of those moments to me where I'm just like, Manny's a cartoon character and I love it.
Is he gonna have to get the tattoo gun back out?
Look at that. A varial heel back 50-50 and his face says it all.
Mind
Braden
blown.
Losing it.
So you...
Nice!
Yes, sir. You feel how the momentum changed,
yes.
Right? It's kind of, it started a little bit Dudley, and then boom. Now we're in the 9 zone.
Wow. Him losing it is just so good. I love it. Oh, man, it's wonderful. Yes! Whoa. Heel flip back tail. It is so far from over right now. Look at how well he did that. Perfect flick from the heel flip, sliding half the rail, but again, I can't emphasize enough how impressive it is the way everyone is locking into this rail. 9.1.
So, to put it in context, Felipe Gustavo, who's that second chance qualifier in second, his score is a 34.9. That's what everybody's chasing. Either win this group or catch Felipe's 34.9. Oh, Braden Hoban! He's on fire!
Yeah, he is looking really good right now.
Dude, those line scores are long forgotten.
What line scores? Live in the moment a little here, Paul. Look at that.
So good.
That was great. I mean, he needs a .9 for first. 8.9, 32.4.
All right, so now he just needs to drop that 5.7.
I mean, he has 2 attempts.
Or he could just chill. He might win this whole group with a 32.4, but you can never be sure.
I don't know. I mean, if Yuto makes that next one, it can change so fast. Jamie Foy currently in second. Oh! So close.
Yuto. Does he go back to the Nollie suture grind? Oh. Yes, he does. Wow.
Beautifully done.
Incredible. He will be moving up in second. Setting himself up for the final tries.
Wow. He just locked into that so well. 9.1.
So all he needs is one more solid score. Manny, 9 career 9s.
No! Oh, man. You know what? That was so awesome to see back to back. I mean, we just said it. What, 9 in his whole career, and then 2 of them just happened?
Manny essentially is out. Felipe Mota needs to make this.
Oh.
He's going to be out too. There's no way he's going to catch a 34.9. Braden Hoban on a roll.
Yeah, he's crushing right now. Oh. Gap back nose blunt.
The Braden show. So get rid of that 5.7.
I mean, that right there is going to do his score wonders. Take another look. He just makes it look so easy. Getting into that back nose blunt is so difficult. 8.5 in the top. What is it? He needs a
34.9.
So he has done it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be going to the final almost guaranteed. I don't think.
Well, we'll see
Manny
what happens.
And Felipe Mota can't catch him.
Yuto, Jamie Foy.
Okay. If Foy caught him, it could be an issue, but it's looking good for him. .5 for second. He basically needs to make this and then keep it going.
Oh, that would have done it too.
He's out. He can't catch Felipe.
So it's between Yuto Horigome and Braden Hoban. Yuto, he's got 3 scores. He needs a big one.
He needs one of these 2.
The pressure is going to be on in a huge way. Wow.
Felipe Gustavo is watching this closer than anyone.
Oh, man. 1 attempt left. It's all going to come down to this.
What do you think is going through Yuto's head right now?
Next try.
I like it. So with one try left here in the men's knockout round, group number 4, we're gonna re-rack. Brought to you by Jones Soda. Manny Santiago will be coming in first, and then Felipe, Mota, Jamie Foy, Yuto, Horigome, and Braden, Hoban. Braden has pretty much clinched his spot into the final. He's either gonna win this group or he's gonna take out Felipe Gustavo, one or the other. That's unofficial, but that's me talking. I think that's true.
I think it's so cool that Braden is going to have that opportunity to kind of like rebuttal or take that victory lap.
Pressure is on Yuto. He's gonna need an 8.3 to catch Felipe Gustavo, or win this heat. But let's go, Manny. He is out of the running, but you never count out Manny because he's always hyped and he's got more to give. Now we count him out.
Now he's officially counted out.
1 second later.
Love seeing Manny out here, though. Congrats, 2 9s today. Very impressive. All right, Felipe needs a 4.5 for second.
It's not going to do him any good, though.
No. Oh, that is so impressive. Just the fact that he can get into that. Big spin front lunt.
Jamie Foy also just skating for the Stoke factor. Out of the mix. Make this. Comes down to this. Andrew, Yuto Horigome needs an 8.3 to get that second chance leaderboard spot, or an 8.6. Puts him ahead of Braden. 8.3, 8.6, whatever.
He does not do it.
He's out.
Yuto Horigome is not going to be in the final.
Braden Hoban going to the final as the winner of group number 4. Felipe Gustavo hangs on to that second chance qualifier spot. But Braden Hoban getting it done in front of the hometown crowd of San Diego. Dealing with the pressure, not putting in the best lines, following it up with the tricks.
You know what's so great is he gets the score on this, so he's going to know for the final.
That's true, and he may end up, if he gets a high enough score, he could end up skating last in the final.
Wow. Braden Hoban, man.
Felipe Gustavo taking a deep breath of relief. Braden,
what a good impossible. Even 35.7. Man, he's bringing some heat.
Braden with a sigh of relief. Felipe Gustavo, big sigh of relief. Hanging on, fighting off the onslaught.
Man, that was an exciting knockout round right there.
Here are the 6 skaters going to tonight's final. Chris Joslin, Gustavo Ribeiro, Kelvin Hoefler, Braden Hoban, Giovanni Vianna, and Felipe Gustavo. Tonight at 7 o'clock p.m., men's final, only on Rumble. We want to see Chris Joslin skate like this in the final. That's your Monster Energy highest scoring trick of the day. Nollie back 3, heel banger. Chris Joslin with a 9.5. But coming up next, we have the women's final. Excited, it's gonna be another showdown. Andrew, we got Haisa, Chloe, and a big group of Japanese skaters trying to get their first wins.
Yes. Will it happen here tonight?
It very well could. We'll see it go down. So congratulations to all the skaters moving on to tonight's final, only on Rumble. So get on over there now. But for now, for Alex White, Andrew Cannon, and all of us at Street League, thanks for watching the knockout rounds. See you at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time for the women's final, only on Rumble.